Trae. Come on, it's the day with Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with Trae.
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peaks that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. This is Deontay Damper, and welcome to The Day with Trae. I'll be stepping in for my girl for the next couple of days, but in the meantime, I need you to like, share, and subscribe, where you can learn more about The Day with Trae, back to base, and more. Head over to whereweconverge.com to see why Black media matters. And you're in for a treat today. We need a transformation coach. I need some transformation in my life. So I'm glad that my brother Elijah Baker is here. Today, he'll be talking to us a little bit more, not just on his journey to fitness, but some of the tools that we need to continue to stay healthy and look within to find your greatness. And without further ado, my brother Elijah Baker. How you doing, brother?
I'm wonderful.
I'm so proud of your journey.
Thank you. Thank you.
And can you tell us, what made you get started with It's Always Win in Fitness? Because when I work out, I don't be feeling like I'm winning sometimes. So I guess it's a mind thing, right?
Definitely. A few things help inspire me to where I'm at right now. One, I realized after being in business now for over 10 years that God put me on this earth for two things. One was to be active and to help other people be active. And so when I first started walking. So one, I didn't start walking, but when I first started, before walking, I ran. Mm-hmm. And so that was one of the things is my cousin comes in the room and I'm so excited to see my cousin that I get up and start running instead of walking. So I didn't take first steps like most people. I took off running. Okay. And so I understood at a later age, like God put me on this earth as a purpose to be able to be active and help other people be active. And then the second thing is to be able to inspire and help other people and just have a passion for people. And because I was so excited to see my cousin, and that joy that I had is the joy that I still have to be able to help other people be their best versions and work towards those best versions. And so my transformation is fit to fat to fit. So play college football, went through a period of life in which I call life where we're overeating, got food on the side of the bed, taking pictures, deleting pictures. You ever been there? You don't like the pictures, so you're deleting them.
Every day. Every day.
And just dealing with health issues. And after being a college athlete, I just knew enough was enough. And there's the mental aspect of it that I had to tap into. And from there, I was able to lose over 60 pounds, drop my body fat by 15%, able to keep it off now for over 10 years. And like I tell people, the worst thing is to be able to take success and lose it, right? And so being able to now have a program that I was able to do for myself and then implement and help over thousands of people be able to get great results with our simple philosophy, 20% fitness, 80% nutrition, and 100% mindset. And so the fitness is the low-hanging fruit that I went after first, that most people go after first. And then you realize once you start working out, like, dang, I need to eat right now because I want to see the results. And then as you start to eat right, you realize, well, dang, this is a little bit harder than what I thought it was. Now I gotta focus on the mindset. And so that's why it's 20% fitness, 80% nutrition, 100% mindset. So I call the fitness is the low-hanging fruit. It's the bottom of the tree. It's the easiest thing people can do. We can get out and walk. We can work out in our room, in our house. The nutrition is higher up in the tree. That's the 80%. We gotta climb a little bit higher. We gotta work a little bit harder. And then the top of the tree is the mindset. And that's the 100%. And that's the piece that I was able to lock into. And my most successful clients have been able to lock into and get sustaining results.
Yeah, and I mean, well, that's 16 years of work, right? And I think that one of the things that's really important right now in our community, because I'm starting to see this big surge of us doing a better job with taking care of our bodies. Give us 5 different ways of like what we can be able to do to start getting into that right mindset.
Yeah. Definitely. One is just taking action. With no action, nothing happens. And so what taking action means is finding what works for you. So what works for me might not be the same thing for you. So even if it's doing a fitness class, It might be joining a Zumba class. It might be hiring somebody like myself, a personal trainer, and getting that extra support and accountability. But the first thing is to take some action. The second thing I recommend is find some accountability. Like with accountability, you find people that are going the same way that you're going, that are going to hold you accountable when you fall off, or to check in with you when you're not doing what you need to be doing. But everybody needs a support system. They need a support group. God didn't put us on this earth to do this alone. And so it's the same thing with our fitness journey. We want to be able to have other people that are surrounding us, that are doing the same thing, going the same direction, so we can have fun with it at the same time.
Yeah.
And the third thing I would say is to the nutrition. Like, we just got to change up some of our nutritional habits. Like, we can't outwork a bad diet. We've seen people who've had transformations because the doctor told them you need to do this or do that. They changed up the nutrition habits, and now all of a sudden they lost weight.
Yeah.
And so, so you got to be intentional with the nutrition. And then the mental aspect of it, like I tell my clients, like, you have to start with building your mental muscle. So what that means is like listening, reading, doing affirmations, doing things that are going to build that mental muscle, because it's a muscle up there. And if we don't use it, we lose it, right?
Yeah.
And so it's the same thing with our body. And
And that's important. See, okay, I ain't gonna lie. Now,
yeah,
39 years old.
yeah,
I'll go for a walk, but that's about as far as I can go.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get myself in that mindset. And I got a little gut.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, and I know I could be eating healthier.
Yeah.
Where should I start? What should I do?
yeah. So it's called the compound effect. Not sure if you heard the compound effect. And so the compound effect is like if you had a bunch of dominoes lined up, and so you start out with walking, right? And then we focus on, let me get out of 7 days in a week, if I can get just 3 days in of walking. Now all of a sudden, as you start to build that discipline, we start to move things in the right direction. Now your body and your mind is saying, let's do a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And so small steps leads to big transformations. And so we just want to start with the small first. A lot of times people get into their health journey and they go all out. Yeah. And that's why most people fall off. They go all out. They're like, I'm about to eat healthy, I'm about to work out every day, and they just overcommit. So I recommend just focusing on small commitments, things that you know that you can do. I tell my clients, like, your workouts have to be planned. If you don't plan them, life is gonna stay busy.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta put it into your regimen. With nutrition, I definitely recommend proper preparation prevents poor performance, right? So we wanna plan. So even my kids now, they're going into track season now, and they're planning their meals because they know their day is lined up with school, and then it's track practice right after that. And so they're preparing their meals to be nourished and to be able to perform during track practice. Yeah. It's the same thing as adults. We're all busy. Mm-hmm. Everybody's busy. Yeah. And so if you take a few moments to prepare at least a meal a day, I tell some clients, even if it's just one meal a day, that's at least one meal you don't have to think about, you don't have to worry about. It's gonna save you time, it's gonna save you money, and it's gonna be convenient, and it's gonna help you get you closer to your goals. So.
See, and I'm writing all of this down.
Yeah.
And I have another question too.
Definitely.
Because some of our elders, right?
Yeah.
They don't feel like they can get out there, right? They don't feel like, it's like, I'm kind of stuck here, and I might go a little bit to a swimming lesson,
Yeah.
but that's it.
Yeah.
What's some advice that we can give to some of our elders in community?
Definitely. So I've actually taught a senior class before. The oldest person I taught was like about 96, 97 years old. And so for them, it's just movement.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally just movement. And so I was at the mall literally the other day, and I took a selfie video. I'm in the mall, and I'm like, look at all these people, these walkers. They're in the mall just walking. And I'm like, look at them. What's your excuse, right? Yeah. What's your excuse? All you got to do is, and that's an action item for a person who's elderly. Just go to the mall. You're going to find a group of elderly people that are walking the mall. It's crazy. You go there at like 10 o'clock, any mall in America, they're going to be moving around. They're going to be walking. Another thing I would recommend is, again, find a community. My mother-in-law broke her hip, unfortunately, a few months ago, but she's doing great now. But during the rehab process of it, she was doing workout classes with other elderly people. And you could just see the joy in her from just being in the environment, being active. And so literally it's just finding what works for you and just getting some activity involved.
And that's important. So, I mean, all right, come on. So it's going to be me and my grandma. I was talking to her about doing it. So it looks like we're going to have to be taking some baby steps together.
Exactly.
You know, I've known you for a long time. And I'm just really proud of the work that you are doing. Are there any other events that you have coming up that people can tap into?
Yeah, so we actually just launched a whole new leg of our business in 2025, and kind of mentioned it in the beginning, but once I realized, you know, through my personal results, my clients who have gotten the best results, like there's got to be something for the mental part of the fitness journey.
Yeah.
Most people focus on the fitness and just getting active, and then they focus on the nutrition, and then the mental kind of gets pushed back, or people don't understand the impact of the mental part of it. Like, that's more important than anything else, because the discipline that you get from the mental side of it, now you don't have to worry about the motivation. Motivation ebbs and flows, but discipline sticks. Like, if you don't want to do it because you're not feeling good, you didn't wake up right, it's raining outside, whatever it might be, but you're disciplined, you just do it. And that comes from building that mental muscle. And so I think that is one of the most important parts. So what we did is we launched a program this year where literally we're providing daily mental workouts for people. Literally, we're giving them exercises and activity to do mentally to build their mental muscle. And then what we do is every Saturday we go online and we call it stretch and release. We do a virtual stretch session where we're getting online and we're stretching it out, because most people don't stretch enough.
Guilty.
Myself too. And so we stretch and then we release. We talk about whatever the topic is that is going to help people and guide them and get them closer to their goals. And that is called Mental Fitness. It's a community that we just launched. So it's for anybody, anywhere. And it's a great way for people just to be able to lock in and get closer to their goals. And then from there, the workouts and the nutrition come 100 times easier. But we do provide personal training services as well, and group classes for people that are local at Spoon-Fed Training in Renton. And then also in True Edge Fitness in Federal Way. We just partnered with them recently as well in February.
Shout out Spoon-Fed.
So, yeah. I've been there for 5 years.
Okay.
It's been an amazing journey with LaTanya and Reggie and the Witherspoons. And we are been awarded 3 years in a row, best gym for 23 and 24 in Renton. And so it's been amazing. We got an amazing community there. And just having fun helping people.
Well, we got to get people to tap in, okay?
Yes.
So I need you to do me a favor, brother. Look in that camera and let community know what we need to be doing right now.
Definitely. So go to Always Winning Fitness on Instagram. And once you go there, you have two options to be able to connect even more with us. The first option is going to be a wellness questionnaire that's just going to see where you're at, and we're going to help you get to where you need to get to. And then we can provide you and let you know what services that are offered. The second thing as well is going to be a link that you can click on, and that allow you to join the mental fitness community that I just mentioned. But definitely would love to support you guys. This journey has been amazing. I wear this chain around my neck right here, and this represents my dad. And so my dad died at 53 years young. Last week, I just celebrated 46 years young myself. And so I just know that was one of the main pillars to me embracing this fitness journey for myself, and most importantly, being able to pour into others. I have 4 kids. My youngest son is 6 years old, and I have 3 high schoolers. And that has been one of the main driving reasons for me to go so hard, because I want to be there for my kids. And I know if my dad had took better care of his health, he would have been here a lot longer. And so my kids, my wife, those are some of the hugest reasons that have driven me to continue to be my best version, but most importantly, help others be their best version, because you don't know who's dependent on you to do what you're supposed to do and what God called you to do. Yeah. And so that's why I'm doing what I do.
That was good.
Thank you.
And I would be remiss not to talk about your sister.
Yeah.
You talked about your dad, and your daddy knew me because me and your sister used to run all over the place with each other. Yeah. But I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for your sister's love, what she poured into me in my darkest days. And I think about her every day. And when I came into the studio and seen you, I didn't even, it wasn't even on my mind, but I lift her up today. And I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I lift all the Bakers up because I'm proud of you and your other sister. Just y'all are doing it. And I love you, brother.
Thank
you for coming in here today.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Y'all need to tap in real quick. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with The Day with Trae.
Getting the scholarship really changed the conversation. It went from know, I can do school in my free time and make it work, to I could only focus on school and I could be the best I can be every single day. I can soak up everything. I can read before class and make sure I'm not just learning enough to pass a test. Like, I could really pour all my time into school. That's what having a Seattle College Foundation Scholarship did for me.
Empowering the community one connection at a time. ConnectWA is your partner in finding the support you need. Download the app today and experience the difference that a connected community can make. Learn more at eec-wa.org/connectwa-app.
Truth Talks is the hottest streaming show on TV. Catch all the truths about pop culture to politics and today's biggest
Why
stars.
tiptoe through life?
Monday through Friday, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and again at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific on Fox Soul.
My hair is definitely unique in the rodeo industry, and not a lot of girls wear their natural hairstyle. And since I do, it makes it a lot harder to find equipment that fits my head the right way. When I speak about being unique, that's what I mean is, why should we have to change our hairstyle for safety maybe? Why can't they create something for us to be ourselves in and still be safe on the trails? You don't have to change the way you look because you're beautiful the way you are.
Ready to be intentional with your spending? Whether you're gifting it or using it for yourself, the Buy Black card allows you to shop at many different Black-owned businesses across the greater Seattle area, like Love a Latte, Dramer Ice Cream, Motis Beauty Supply, Pizza by Ruffin, The Spa House by Queen Care, and so many more. You can see the full list of participating businesses when you sign up for your Buy Black card at intentionalist.com. And thanks to our friends at BECU, you'll save 20% when you load your card. Spend like it matters with the Buy Black card.
I want to thank y'all for joining me today, and I want to thank my amazing guest, Elijah Baker. I need y'all to tap in, but it's always winning fitness. At the end of the day, when we're talking about the mindset to be well, and also having a community around to make sure that you're uplifted in that space. So I want to really shout out Always Winning Fitness and all the folks at Spoonfed too. Shout out Latanya, you know you're a Viking and I love you. And I want to dedicate this episode to my sister, Jira Baker.
Yes.
You'll see me get a little emotional right there, but it's because there has been many dark days, and sometimes when we are trying to be well, we might not have people to count on, and that she may not be here with us today, but she still lives within me right now. Okay, I want y'all to walk with love today, and tap in with Today with Trae tomorrow. Okay, walk with love. Have a good day.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.